Hi, I'm Freshie. I'm that crazy person who decided to review everything on Funimation. But just in case you don't follow me on Twitter and wondering about what am I going to do about the whole merger thing, Crunchyroll Clinches will now be my series for reviewing new series, while the F30 series will now focus on the series that were on Funimation before the move. But this week we'll be having a bit of a face-off, as one of the new series from the last batch we got before the merger reminded me of a series I watched back when I planned to do random series every week. The two titles in question are 2022's The Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt and 2014's Lord Marksman and Fandias. Now for the series themselves. Genius Prince is the story of Wayne, a prince regnant who would rather sell off his struggling nation and retire to a life of peace. But either through his innate skills, his personnel overperforming, or just pure luck, he continues to fail upwards and continues to tie himself deeper and deeper into the politics of the continent. As for Lord Marksman, it tells the story of a Brune lord named Tigray, whose army is decimated by one of the continent's battle maidens. But because he never gave up, the fight-sexual battle maiden Ellen decides to spare him and make him hers. But hey, no hard feelings as she protects his home village from the scheming lords in Brune. Now as her strategist, he will have to help her win her many battles. Now, where do these series work for me, and where do they fall short? For Genius Prince, one might assume based off the summary that Wayne might be a bit of a whiny coward, complaining about his ruined plans while sitting on top of his golden throne. But that's not really the case. As for me, by the end of the series, Wayne reads more, to me at least, as a talented individual who recognizes the difficulty and uncertainty of the task in front of him, and would rather take an easy out if he can, but won't back down if it's forced upon him, and especially when his foes are truly despicable. You can see this in the headline trigger he has when people insult his retainer Nim, which by the way, they would make a very cute couple. But also the various ways that Wayne routs his foes are quite enjoyable as well. They are mostly simplistic, but easy to understand, like forcing foes into choke points and deploying deception to trick enemies into shifting their focus. But it's not only on the battlefield, as Wayne is expertly able to go toe-to-toe in discussion with foreign leaders. The verbal beatdown in episode 12 is a great example of that. Outside of Wayne, I do like the sidecast. Nim is a very good sidekick to his shenanigans and helps bring Wayne down to earth. Loa provides a great foil to Wayne, and the episodes they spend trying to trick each other into their schemes is good fun. As for weaknesses, I do think the slight harem elements don't really add anything for me. Again, it's not the main focus, but feels a bit unnecessary to me. Also, I gotta dock some points for outfit designs. Like, I was going to give Nim a pass, but then I saw the boob window you gave Sino in the last arc of the season, and now I gotta rescind that pass. So just count your stars lucky that you're going against Lord Marksman. Yeah, gonna be honest, I think Lord Marksman isn't good. I think obviously it has the issue that it's rather horny about the whole affair. Like I understand why it kinda is horny. Tigray's entire reason for surviving was because the battle maiden is fight sexual. So I expect her to be quite forward about it and rather in control, while also showing off the fact that the boob fairy was quite generous in her rounds for her. But it also uses cheap tactics like, oh no, I've stumbled upon the maidens burying the stream, oh no. Like, am I saying the inverse would be better? It would definitely fit the dynamic better, and serve as a reminder that Ellen controls the fate of Tigray in his town, which you could, visit that relation later, use it for an actual storyline. But now, Tigray's got to decide which battle maiden gets to push him around while he continues to aggressively not be a character. His only defining characteristic is that he's generally a good person who's also an expert strategist and will pull out a win and never question his status while being bounced around from one pixie girl to the next. Not that any of the other characters fare much better. For positive, it at least uses this medieval setting well, as well as meet expectations on the visuals and audio side. It has a solid OP, and it also features more of the war strategy side. Again, I'm no expert in the art of war, but I don't remember anything that exactly struck me as extremely wrong. Other than that, if you're looking for fan service, you should be satisfied. But that is not what I'm exactly looking for, and given that it's not telling a strong narrative and lacks strong characters, this isn't a series I would recommend. But I will be recommending Genius Prince. It's a solid little comedy that will hopefully get renewed, as I do think it has a chance to tell a decent story, but if not, it's still solid enough to stand by itself.